again, boys and girls, and the entire family at home. You're welcome to the Junior Citizens on Branama Television. This is where we talk to you about your rights as well as your responsibilities to the nation or the communities where you live in. I'm Betty Dibia, and I have my panelists as well as a special guest. Remember, this is coming to you not too far away from when we've celebrated Africa Day and so many other days, as well as the Day of the African Child. And today we're celebrating one African child who is doing a lot. And she's been doing a lot for many years, and she's just 11. I'll tell you all about her in a bit. We'll take a break and we'll be right back in a few minutes. And we're back. I hope you're still with us. This is the Junior Citizens on Branama Television. We have our panelists in the house. Before I tell you about my guests, let's just introduce ourselves. We have Darasimi.
Hello.
And we have Amarachi.
Hello.
And Adetutu Bisadi Phillips.
Hello.
As I said, today we'll be talking about an African child who has been doing a lot, and she's just 11 years old. She's a photographer, she's an environmentalist, she's done so many things. She's a brand ambassador for an environmental group, and she'll tell you all about her activities, everything she's been up to in the 11 years of her life. I'm sure her parents are very proud. Her dad is in the house. I won't be showing you him, but I know that everyone around her, they're quite proud of her. Please join me in welcoming Anuoluwapo Adedeji. Or do you want your name in full?
Okay.
Okay, tell them your name and what you do.
Alright. Hello guys. My name is Anuoluwapo Adedeji. I'm 11 years old. I'm a photographer, an environmentalist photographer, or a tourist photographer.
Alright, you're welcome. Can we say welcome to her?
Welcome. Thank you.
Let's give her a round of applause, guys.
Thank you.
All right, before we start asking you questions, I'm sure so many of us here, especially you, we have questions for you. Just tell us a bit about the work you have been up to. I have a very long CV already. I said she's 11. She's done a lot. Let's hear from her directly some of the things that she's been up to, and then we'll ask questions and maybe learn a thing or two from her.
All right. I started photography at age 3. My first introduction to camera was at 3 months old, and I started photography at age 3. I'm into tourist photography. I've been to the Angi Lake in Oyo State, the Aduawaye Angi Lake in Oyo State. I've been to so many places. I've been featured in the Punch newspapers, featured in the other newspapers too, and I've gotten lots of cameras, gotten lots of things and lots of jobs, and yeah.
So before we go into the jobs part, you're still a student, isn't it?
Yes.
So tell us about school.
All right. The name of my school is Impact House College, and we have over 400 children there, 2-story buildings, and boys and girls are there, teachers. We are all friendly to ourselves, and most particular things, we read a lot.
That's awesome. I know that you have had your own exhibition. I know that you have participated in a number of initiatives as well as events where you were probably the youngest person among them. Can you tell us more about that?
Okay.
Or the favorite one among them?
All right, the favorite one among them was the NSAS project. I was actually the youngest among them, and I really enjoyed that day because I didn't believe that I'll be like had that NSAS that particular day, and people were like, wow, this guy is a young photographer, wow, this, that, and well, I really enjoyed that day, and I would say that was my favorite after all of them.
And other interesting ones where you had all these big people and then you were able to
Okay, that was the Alibaba's concert I was the youngest among the photographers. We're into competition with the photographers, and a lot of big people, and I was actually scared that, wow, look at all these big people, will I be able to win? I actually didn't win, but I got 1 million naira, a sum of 1 million naira, and a mirrorless camera, the expensive one.
Wow, I'm jealous already. Okay, you talked about tourism. You've been to a number of places. Yeah. I know that you went up the hanging lake is it Oyo or Osun State?
Oyo State.
Oyo State. And you were documenting.
Yeah.
But what was that experience like, and how old were you at that time?
Okay, I was around, let's say, 6 or 7. And when we were climbing the lake, when we were climbing the mountain, I was actually scared at first that, wow, Daddy, this is a very big mountain. I don't sure I'll be able to climb it. I was scared. But when we got up, I was seeing views, a lot of places. I took documents, and I saw that. I was like, Daddy, no, we can't go down. We can't go down. I want to stay. I want to stay. It was interesting.
So what's your favorite picture from there?
Okay, my favorite picture was a river there. There was a swamp. Was it a swamp or a river there? Okay. And like flies were there. I took dragonflies. That was my first time seeing dragonflies.
Okay.
And so I took pictures of it, and I was able to play with other things too. There was an elephant. There was a tree that looked like an elephant. I was able to snap with it, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay. Let me not take the whole space. Who has a question for her?
Hi.
Okay.
How old are you when you did your first photography?
Okay. I said my first introduction to camera was at 3 months old, but I got my first business was at age 3. That was my first photography, age 3.
How old are you when you snapped a picture?
Age 3.
Age 3 too?
Yes.
Who was the person you snapped at age 3? Your family member or?
Okay, that was Professor Wale Shoyinka.
Wow.
At the Freedom Park, yeah. And it was like, wow, this young girl was able to take pictures. It was surprised that at age 3 like this, you're able to take pictures, you're able to flow with people. And that was an experience for me.
Okay. Do you know who Professor Wale Shoyinka is? Professor Wale Shoyinka is a Nobel laureate. He's a playwright. He's a lot of things. And you see him, you won't miss him with his grey afro. Okay?
Exactly.
I need you guys to go and Google Professor Wale Shoyinka. Okay? Yeah. That's a big deal to take a picture of him at age 3. All right. So, some other things you've been a part of. Okay, before I go, Amarachi, you have a question.
During your SS period, how was your experience?
Okay. My experience during the SS period. United, I wasn't surprised that my daddy took me there. I was surprised. And during the SS period, I was taking pictures there. I was playing with people, and people were looking at me. There were other photographers there too. But people were looking at me that, wow, this girl is the youngest. How did she do it? And that was when I first met the son of Pastor E. Adeboye.
Okay. Tutu, do you have a question?
Yeah, I do have a question. How was your experience when you first took a picture at a tree? How does it feel like? Were you happy that, yeah, I was holding the camera, now I'm handling the camera?
Okay. At age 3, my dad told me that, you're going to go into photography. And I was like, okay, I don't mind. And when I held the camera, I was happy that, yeah, I was able to hold the camera. I was able to flow with the camera. I was able to handle the camera very well. And I took pictures. It was an experience for me because, that was my first time holding the camera. I said my first introduction was at 3 months old. And I was able to hold the camera. I was so happy. Yeah, that's my experience.
Okay. I know that in every sentence you talk about your dad, yes? So he inspired you because I know he's a photographer.
Yes.
What did you do for him on Father's Day?
Okay. I gave him a letter, and the letter reads, "Dad, you're the best dad in the world. I love you. You're my role model. I don't actually have much to give you, but I love you with my heart. You inspired me, and I want to say thank you to you. I love you."
Wow, what did he do?
Okay, he was surprised. He was surprised and he hugged me and
Awesome. Any more questions?
One more question.
Okay, Darcy.
How old were you when you visited with Obafemi Awolowo house?
When you visited.
Visited.
That was around age 5 or 6.
6. And I was shocked. I didn't know that his house was in which state? Is it this Ogun, Lagos, or where?
But you know your state.
Okay. I was shocked because of his house. I thought as another person have rent it.
It's a historic place, okay? I understand you've been up the Cocoa House. Who knows the Cocoa House in Ibadan?
Yeah.
No. Do we know the Cocoa House?
No.
The Cocoa House is in Ibadan. It's a historic building, so go and search and know about it. You can visit it. There's a museum up there. Tell us about the experience going up Cocoa House. And I'm sure you took pictures. Your favorite. It's not easy going up there, but and how old were you then?
Okay, I was 5 years old then, and my dad told me that, and we are going up this Cocoa. And I was like, "Dad, are you sure? Because I don't think I can go." And when I got up there, I saw views, I saw the city, I saw a lot of things, and I was like, "You may not understand now, but you understand when you grow up."
So do you understand now that
Yes,
you're
better.
a bit older?
Yes.
Okay.
better.
And your favorite pictures from up there?
Okay, my favorite picture was a woman. She was selling both gala and drink, and she was carrying a baby, and the wrapper mistakenly removed, and the baby fell down from her back.
Okay. I hope the baby wasn't hurt. But tell us about the view. Maybe they will understand about the view on top of Cocoa House.
Okay, the view. I was able to see like deep down, like somehow like deep down into more
city.
part of the city, and I was seeing different people shouting, screaming, selling a lot of things. I was also seeing some museums, some parks, some places that I know better too.
Right. Are we going to go to Cocoa House someday?
Yes.
Who wants to?
People enjoy the experience.
But
I'm
I
sure of
think
that.
our parents won't allow.
I'm sure they will if you
Yeah.
ask nicely.
Yes, because.
All right. Do we have other
friends.
questions? Questions? Okay.
I have one more question.
Oh,
How old are you when you did your life achievements?
what do you mean by
was-
life achievement?
Last
Achievement, like my last achievement.
Oh, okay.
That was this year, age 11. That was like helping children
Who's the
find their passion. That was.
children's day?
Let her
yes.
tell us about this initiative or an achievement. Yes.
An achievement.
Okay. Let's see all about
That
it.
was on Children's Day. I helped children find their passion and taught them how to go about it, how to do their passion, and like how to learn how to like go about it, the process, and a lot of things too.
Can you give them like a line or two
Okay.
on how to go about? What are we passionate about?
Like,
What are you passionate about?
I
You don't know yet.
I don't know the name.
Okay,
What
I can
do
give
you
an
like?
instance.
What would you like to do? What makes you happy? Maybe developing games, like for her is photography. And
I feel like
you love singing.
I feel like
Amazing.
doing singing or doctoring.
To be a doctor.
Okay, I would
Okay.
choose that because I want to be a nurse in future and be a photographer, and I would choose the doctoring experience. As for me, I said I want to go into photography and like nursing education. This I want to balance both my nursing education and my photography. So when I like go into my nursing education, I will send pictures to people that yes, I'm into nursing, and I'll show them that you can come into my hospital, you get checked up and without pain, or you can get operation and do a lot of things. So people who see those pictures will come into the hospital to be able
Okay.
to check. So I can do money from both photography and
And
nursing
nursing.
education.
How smart are you? Amazing. Okay, any question? All right.
I'm out of questions.
What did you say?
Out of questions.
You're out of questions. Interesting. All right, you're a brand ambassador for Beach Samaritans.
Okay.
You're passionate as well about the environment. So tell us what it's like to be an ambassador
Okay. To be an ambassador.
and what you do.
Okay. You must be clean. That's one thing about me. Like, I was grown up to be clean and neat because my dad doesn't like any place dirty. It disgusts him. And whenever we are at home, we take up our time to clean the house and clean everywhere. And so being an ambassador is like an experience for me because I don't even till now I'm still asking myself that am I really an ambassador? Because I don't believe that I'm really an ambassador. Like at age 11, who wants to be an ambassador? Who believe that he or she is an ambassador at age 11?
11 is okay
Yes.
to be an ambassador
But
if you believe in the cause of the organization.
I really understand better now.
You understand better now. When did you become an ambassador?
At age 9.
Okay.
9.
Okay, now you understand better.
Yes.
I've seen you cleaning up streets. I think, was that the beach? Some pictures.
So that was at Oshodi.
Oshodi, cleaning
Yes,
up the streets
cleaning
and all
up
that.
the-
What was that about?
Okay, we brought about children at Oshodi, that was Oshodi Children. And so I brought about children cleaning up the environment, picking up plastic bottles, and we just show them that these plastic bottles, instead of people throwing them away, packing up waste, they should use it as recycling. They can turn it into things. Like, as for me, we turned plastic covers into baskets.
Wow.
Yes, plastic covers into a basket. We also turned this PET bottle into a ballerina, like picture, ballerina.
Oh, really?
And that was beautiful. We also turned that same plastic cover into a picture of showing like family members eating, and so it was a great experience. I showed them that instead of people throwing plastic bottle, they can use this and turn it into a lot of things. I saw a woman; she was holding, using plastic bottle, using it as a phone cover, and I showed them a lot of things about it. That it's not about throwing waste; it's about recycling, and that will also make our environment clean and neat.
Okay. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll find out Anu's plans for her future. She's already told us she wants to be a nurse and a photographer, the same, of course, that she can't throw away. But we'll hear more about her plans for the future, probably on the global stage, and Anu at home as just a young girl in her family. We'll be right back.
It's so exciting, it's so refreshing. It's time for us to learn and fun.
Welcome to Branama TV, where learning is fun for you and me. On Star Times, channel 135, we bring Nigerian stories to life, teaching values, showcasing our rich culture, and making learning fun. We travel, we play, we learn, all on Branama TV.
A space for us to learn and play. Discover news every day.
Safe, educational, and 100% Nigerian. Branama TV is where your child belongs. Branama TV, be whatever you dream to be. Don't forget to play. Advertise with us today on Star Times channel 135. Let's grow together.
A space for us to learn and play. Discover news every day. Connect and share our rich African heritage. For every kid, there and far. Travel, see the world and watch us grow. We come stories as a guide.
And we're back. You're still watching the Junior Citizens on Branama Television. We have in the house Anuoluwapo Adedeji. She's a photographer and has been all her life. And this, I mean it. We've been asking her questions about her experiences as a photographer, and she's been answering. Now we want to know a little more about her plans for her future, as a photographer. She told us she wants to be a nurse, at the same time holding on to her passion, which is photography. After that, at the end of everything, let's find out more about her. And I have with me in the house Darasimi, who is here, Amarachi Adetutu, and of course, our special guest, Anuoluwapo Adedeji. Where were we?
Plans.
Your plans for your future. I'm sure you've done a lot of photography within the country. Do you have plans outside? Do you have plans to win? What's the biggest photography prize? Let me ask Daddy. Photography prize.
No, I know
global.
that. I know that.
You know that. Okay. So, do you have plans to, go into that or go after that as well?
Okay, my plans are I want to go to the second Angin Lake, Colorado. I want to know that the experience and like differentiate it between the one in Hawaii and the one in Colorado. And I also want to make an outlet for children to find their passion, to go after their passion, to get the passion, to go through the processes of their passion, and to yes, I can do this. Not that my friends know that I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do, or they won't have a passion. That's not nice at all. And I want children to know about the environment, know about people outside. I want them to also be like me. Not that I'll only be the youngest photographer. I want also people to know about me, to also know that yes, I can be like this girl. Yeah.
Okay. When you go out with your family, now I'm going home. Go out with your family and everyone is recognizing you. How do the others feel?
Some feel jealous, actually.
Who are they, some?
Okay, those are my classmates.
Okay.
They feel jealous. Oh my god, what this girl's coming again? This girl's coming again. No guys, you can actually be like me because I went through the processes and you guys can also go through the processes I followed. And yeah, it can also be like you be like me or you follow my footsteps and you'll be great too.
Following your own passion. Your own passion. It doesn't have to be photography.
Yes, exactly.
Tutu, a question.
What do your mother feel? Do you have brothers or sisters? What do your mother feel about your photography business?
Okay, I only have a sister. Her name is Anuoluwapo Adedeji. And my mother felt like, at first when my daddy first introduced me at age 3 months, they argued that, are you sure this girl will follow her passion? Are you sure this girl will go about this thing? Are you sure this girl will be free with this? And my daddy explained to my mommy that she'll actually be free. Just watch and see. And at the 3, when I started handling the camera, I started taking pictures. My mom was surprised. She was like, wow, are you sure? And she was like, okay, you're free to go with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Amarachi.
What's your first thing doing in school and at home?
In school, I focus on my education. Yeah, in school I focus. But when I'm at home, like on holidays or weekends, I go about practicing more on my photography work, then researching on more about photography, knowing more things about photography. Yeah, that's it.
That's good.
Okay.
That's it.
What was your favorite hobby?
Okay. Now my favorite hobby is going into photography, and I also love reading a lot. I love reading stories. I love reading stories and stories that will make me experience small things, make me grow into more things, make me know that this photography is not the photography I can go into. I can go into a lot of things too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any...
What's your favorite subject?
Okay, my favorite subject is English comprehension.
Mine is
I
maths. I'm
love
good in maths.
Oh, that's good.
Blow your trumpet, man.
I'm
Okay.
a mathematician.
Okay, for me, who are, apart from Professor Wole Soyinka, you've told us, who are the very famous people that you've come across in the course of your work?
Okay, as I know, Alibaba is
As a comedian.
yes, he's a comedian, and I've read a lot about his stories. And at his concert, that was when I got my 1 million naira and Omariah's camera.
1 million naira gift for what?
Okay,
Or is it a prize?
yes, there's a prize because they saw me that we're in a competition actually. Though I didn't win, but they saw me I was going about taking pictures, snapping people. not even for the competition alone, but just for fun. And they got me that, wow, this girl has been going, apart from the other photographers that are just be focusing on the stage, this girl has been going around looking for pictures that she herself can post on her status, or she can like experience from it. And they're like, wow, this girl's a lot to understand, and gave me 1 million naira and a million.
Wow, what did we do with that?
Okay.
Or did mommy take it from you?
Okay, for the 1 million naira, I helped. That was when I had a program for children to find their passion, their processes, their passion. And for the mirrorless camera, that's what I'm using to do my work.
Do your work, amazing.
Yeah.
More questions?
Any more questions?
Are you eyeing any global
What's your
prize?
favorite food?
Okay, my favorite food is rice.
Okay.
Rice and chicken. That's my favorite.
Okay. For your photography, are you eyeing any global prizes
Any global prizes?
or
Nah.
competitions? Like to apart from going to the Hanging Lake in Colorado, that's in the US. Which other are you eyeing any prizes? You know, global competitions to enter for.
Okay, what I'm saying is that I want to meet the president of Nigeria. I'm wishing to meet the president of Nigeria, take his picture, and like he'll be able to put it in his office.
I'm sure the president will hear. President Bola Tinubu, Anu wants to take your picture. I'm sure that can happen.
Yes,
Yes?
it's true.
Do we believe that?
Yes.
It can happen. Okay, in rounding up, do we have other questions?
No.
What's your favorite song?
Okay, I don't have a favorite song for now. I don't have.
Which one do you like? Do you sing and disturb your sister with?
Okay, just like gospel music.
Yes? Which one?
Daddy with the pamper, that's what I love for now.
Daddy Baby Bam. Who sang that? Is it
Oh, no.
What is forgotten his name?
What is his name?
Forgotten his
Classic?
name.
Okay. Can you sing it? Sing it. Let's hear.
Even though you form my end, you still
Oh my.
Okay, that's all right.
of my soul. You know they
Sing with life, man.
I
Sing about your mercies, I sing about your grace. Now you there was my brain every night and day.
Wow, clap for
Daddy
yourself,
where
guys.
they
Okay, then,
pamper,
Daddy where they bless, forever you're my father. Now you they give me rest. When I look around, I see your faithfulness. I bow down on my knees, 'cause now you they give me rest.
Beautiful. All right, our final question now. I know that you've had the opportunity to speak to a lot of people, even people older than you, and motivate younger people. Let's take 1 minute to hear from you. Talk to children at home and the children here, including me, you know, about going after your dream. You're living some of your dreams already, and I'm sure there are more ahead. Just going about your dream. Just talk to them. This camera.
Okay, I want to inspire children. Number one, be prayerful, because if not for God, I'm sure I'll not be here. Be focused, and there are some parents that, like for example, you want to be a lawyer when you grow up, but your parents want you to be a writer, and you're like, "No, mommy, I cannot do it," and they're forcing you to. And I also want to beg parents that they should please allow their children to go after their dreams, because the way you're forcing them, they'll not be flowing with what you want them to do. And when they grow up to be what exactly they want to be, you'll see that they are flowing, they get money, they are doing a lot of things, they're becoming a star, and you yourself will be surprised. But at this stage, if you're forcing your dreams you want them to do on them, when they grow up, they won't be free, they will not be flowing, they'll be like other children staying outside doing agbero, all sorts of things, and that will be our youth. And I also want to inspire children that follow your passions and your dreams, because at this stage, when you know your passion and your dreams, you'll be looking ahead of your future that yes, this is what I want to be, and I'm happy that my parents are supporting it, and also be prayerful.
All right, Anu has said it all. We want to say a big thank you to everyone watching. Remember, our social media handles are on the screen, and keep watching Branama TV. We want to say thank you to you for being here.
Guys.
She
Thank
said
you
it
for
all.
listening.
Boys and girls watching at home, do not be afraid to aspire. Your dreams are valid, and Anu has given us how many points now? Be prayerful, be focused, and so on and so forth. Thank you for watching. I'm Betty Dibia from Darasimi. Say bye-bye.
I don't know.
Say bye-bye.
Bye. Because the thing I can say is much.
No, I'm saying say bye-bye to the viewers.
Oh, bye.
Look at them and say bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Start Time 135.
Yes, awesome. Amarachi.
Bye.
And
Bye.
all right, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for coming.